Namaste, ROG fans, respected members of the media and tech gurus. Welcome to the global launch event of ROG Phone 7, crafted for those who dare and seek the very best in what we do at ASUS and ROG. The gaming industry is continuing to witness an explosive growth in both PC and smartphone segments, and the Indian market continues to be one of the leading forces behind this growth. I am pleased to announce that we continue to be India's #1 in gaming smartphone and gaming PC. And for this, I sincerely thank our fans and community members for the love you have shown to ROG products. ROG brand and products are a celebration of those who dare to be different, who dare to challenge the status quo, who dare to say I deserve nothing but the best of this world for every game. We take pride in being a leader in this community and supporting every aspiration among all of us. ROG phone users are discerning flagship users who choose the ultimate weapon and an ultimate flagship over ordinary flagships to experience smartphone technologies and gaming at its best. Apart from core gaming professionals who push the ROG phone's capabilities to its limit, the superlative gaming experience and ease of gaming enabled by ROG phones appeal a lot to someone who's making time for games even after work and life has happened. A work-life gamer. Albeit casually, a work-life gamer still plays. He might not have the time, but surely wants to indulge himself in gaming. Gaming experience intervals in between their energetic lives adds a lot of value to the work-life gamers. Friends, I'm delighted to have with us for the India launch some well-known members of our work-life gaming community. Karan Hariharan, Shankar Narayanan, Gripushan Valentrov and Karan Gupta. So now, let's hear it from them, and I will start with asking them to introduce themselves. So over to Karan.
Hi, my name is Karan Hariharan. I'm predominantly an actor. I also do voiceover work and run a business on the side by running a studio. I also co-host a podcast on gaming called Critical Hit India.
Hi, I'm Shankar Narayan Subramaniu. I'm currently working as the AVP of marketing for India's #1 private bank. And I've been fortunate enough to be on both the sides of the table, handling one of the top brands from retail, FMCG, consumer electronics and BFSI to name a few. And yeah, Karan, up to you.
Hi friends, I'm Karan Gupta. I'm the third generational leader at Vijay Sales, currently leading the transformation of Vijay Sales into India's leading omni-channel electronics retailer, offering class-leading electronics buying experience either offline or online at any of our 125 stores or at vijaysales.com.
Hi, I'm Grib. I head Folks VFX India. We work across all platforms in visual effects for OTT, broadcast and feature films.
Thanks everyone. Thank you very much for joining the ROG 7 launch event. Super excited to have all of you here with us. I'm sure our fans will be keen to know from Karan, Grib and Shankar, what role does gaming play in your life?
I think it's been a companion for me since childhood. kid running around studying and you need a break, and I think gaming was that break which I needed in my life as a breather. And starting from Contra to Super Mario to your TV consoles, I think we've just grown up loving these games and now playing mainstream games like Valorant and CSGO and all. I think it's been a wonderful way of giving you a break whenever you need it in your work life. I think that's something which I look forward for every day.
Awesome, awesome. What about you, Grib?
It's purely the adrenaline of winning, and the competitiveness that's there today globally, and you get to play with people across the globe. The AAA games and the titles that we have today are so visually immersive. It's fun, and to break a monotonous work life, it just gives me that extra adrenaline when to take some time off and engage in a game and get my adrenaline rush out.
I mean, for me, it's always been like Shankar. I've been playing since I was nothing, or literally brought up on video games, right? And over time, I think that as you get more into your real world responsibilities, the opportunity to play video games sitting like you did at home with your boys, at 5 o'clock in the evening, everyone's in front of that screen playing together. That's something I still miss today. But then opportunities like gaming and all let me have that experience with my friends, even though it's late night at 10 in the night or something, that we're always stuck in traffic all at different points. But we still get to game and have that experience together even today. So for me, gaming has become more social than it was back when I was a kid also, I would feel.
Thanks, Karan, Shankar and Grib. That's really awesome. Moving now on to Karan Gupta. Karan, what is your take on gaming devices? What are the key trends you are witnessing pertaining to gaming?
So, Dinesh, one of the key trends that India has witnessed has been the rise in work from home and learn from home. So, with this happening from home, people are also getting connected socially through virtual gaming, and this has led to a boost in the gaming category. At Vijay Sales, gaming-oriented categories such as gaming laptops and high-end gaming consoles are witnessing very high double-digit growth. Gaming enthusiasts are buying specific gaming-first products in general categories. For example, an engineering student, he's buying a gaming laptop over conventional laptops because it meets his dual use of both gaming and coding. We strongly believe that similar trend is expected on smartphones, where gaming enthusiasts will also buy smartphones that can meet both the dual needs of a flagship smartphone and a gaming device. This is what prompted us last year to partner with ASUS to introduce the ROG phone series at Vijay Sales. At Vijay Sales, we also saw the opportunity to provide both an offline and an online experience for the ROG phone fans, covering an existing need gap in the buying experience of the ROG phone.
Thanks, Karan. Indeed, it has been a fantastic opportunity for the ROG phone fans to actually go and shop from Vijay Sales, both offline and online. Something that was missing before that. So really appreciate the partnership that you've offered us. Friends, it's now time to present to you the ROG Phone 7 and ROG Phone 7 Ultimate, which are indeed weapons from the future built for those who dare and deserve nothing but the ultimate best. So let's move on to Taiwan.
Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in today for the launch of our most powerful gaming phones yet, the ROG Phone 7 series. These new phones will level up your mobile gaming experience with unprecedented power and capabilities that will impress even the most demanding users. The ROG Phone 7 series not only provide astonishing performance, their two-tone stylish design and theater-like audio experience make them all-round powerhouses. And now, I'm thrilled to welcome Alex Kadousian, SVP and GM of the Mobile, Compute, XR, and Wearables Division at Qualcomm, who is joining us to tell us more on the future of mobile gaming with the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and how the ROG Phone 7 series fits into that vision. Hi, Alex.
Hello, everyone. We are thrilled to collaborate with ASUS on the latest ROG Phone 7 series. These powerhouse gaming phones are designed with our intelligently engineered Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform. This platform integrates new Snapdragon Elite gaming features for extremely immersive, next-level gameplay, including real-time hardware-accelerated ray tracing. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 also offers exceptional performance and power efficiency, enabling extended gaming sessions. Our platform provides unparalleled connectivity and comes Wi-Fi 7 ready with the Qualcomm Fast Connect system, yielding smooth, seamless action. When taking a break from attaining high scores, our new triple cognitive ISP powers ingenious capture so you can document every win. These smartphones will unleash the best of Snapdragon to provide an extraordinary gaming experience. Congratulations, ASUS team, on your new incredible gaming phones.
Thank you, Alex. It's always a pleasure to collaborate and innovate with such a remarkable partner. Now, I would like to introduce Eric, Europe Phone Marketing Director, who will dive into the specifics of the ROG Phone 7 series.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric. Today, let's talk about the ROG Phone 7's design, performance, revamped thermals, display, audio, and gamer-oriented features. Introducing the ROG Phone 7, our latest gaming powerhouse with a fresh new look. There will be two versions, including the Storm White and the Phantom Black. On both versions of the ROG Phone 7, we can find the LED array lighting on its back, and we call it the Aura RGB. The Aura RGB is a fixed LED shape showing the famous fearless eye. There are 8 different color setups to show off your own personality. It also goes together with the new ROG Glow, which also can be found above the Aura RGB, which is also individually customizable. As you can see, the back cover of the ROG Phone 7 looks different from previous models. We used slash and two-tone as the key design concept this time. The big slash in the middle divides the phone into 2 different tones, translucent and matte. The translucent part shines with elegant radial reflections from the camera, and the matte glass part feels as smooth as silk. Talking about the ROG Phone series, everyone knows we are the performance champion. Not only do we choose the best processor in the market, but we also push the whole system to its limits for the best gaming experience. Now, let's take a look at how we're able to do this. Performance is always the key to a smooth and immersive gaming experience, and Qualcomm is a core player here. Our new gaming phone will sport the latest flagship processor, which is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. As you can see here, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a leap in many ways. The CPU is 15% faster than last year's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, and the GPU is also 20% faster. Now you can have a console-level graphics as well as the highest frame rates. But you know what? That's not the end of the story. Another amazing part is the power efficiency. It is 15% better than the previous chipset. Now you can play for much longer with less thermal throttling. As well as the new SoC, this year we also included the LPDDR5X RAM. This ultra-fast new memory can run over 8,500 megabits per second, with over 30% increased performance compared to the previous version. So the whole system performance can truly keep up with the new processor to deliver an amazing response rate. And the all-new UFS 4 is twice as fast as the previous generation. As you can see, with the new ultra-fast new SoC, the new memory and the new ROM, the ROG Phone 7 delivers a powerful performance, breaking every limit for an exceptional mobile gaming experience. X Mode is a key feature that makes the ROG Phone different from its rivals. And this time, we made it even better. When the X Mode is on, the CPU and the GPU run at a higher clock speed to boost the system performance for even smoother gameplay and higher frame rates. But the new X Mode is not simply pushing everything higher. We look deeply into the performance data of many popular games in the ROG Phone laboratory. For example, what is the most ideal frame rate and how to avoid thermal throttling. And we will share the latest info to every ROG Phone 7 via system update. So the new X Mode can smartly monitor the thermal limits of the game you're playing to make sure the game not only runs faster but remains stable. Furthermore, based on the new structure of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, we also optimized the resource management between the CPU cores, since the new Cryo CPU now supports 4 mid-cores instead of 3. We're able to rearrange the workload of the different threads to make it even more efficient. We know that gaming frame rate often struggle during intensive scenes with a lot of visual effects and enemies on the screen. While gaming with the X mode on, we moved the workload that we were supposed to run on the smaller E cores to a more powerful P cores, and even the Cortex X. In summary, we're able to prepare enough computing power for unpredictable workloads in games. By doing so, we can ensure a more stable gaming experience with less FPS drops. As you can see in these Antutu benchmark scores, the ROG Phone 7 easily outperforms all its competitors. No matter how intensive your gaming session is, you can rest assured that you have the best performance possible. Same with the Geekbench 6 result. The ROG Phone 7 is second to none, especially the multi-core score, easily surpassed other flagships. A good processor ensures speedy performance, but the key to keeping a phone's performance stable for a long time is its thermal capabilities. The ROG Phone 7 continues to use an optimized 5-section thermal structure, featuring a centered CPU with the battery split into 2 parts, one located on each side of the CPU, so you will not feel the heat from the SoC, and the heat can be dissipated more evenly. We also redesigned the thermal materials, including the graphite sheet and the vapor chamber, to enhance overall efficiency. Let's dig into this a bit more. From last year's ROG Phone 6, we introduced the 3 different approaches to cooling and to improve stability for demanding games. However, the ROG engineers team is always looking for new ways to take the thermal efficiency to the next level. And this year, we made some huge improvements. Last year, we introduced the 360-degree SoC cooling system. And the ROG Phone 7, we continue to make this class-leading technology to make sure that the game is always lag-free. The graphite sheet is about 8% larger this time in the ROG Phone 7. Not only that, but the most important thing is that we reshaped the graphite sheets to make it easier to dissipate the heat from the motherboard, and this results in 10% improved thermal efficiency. For the vapor chamber, there are even more changes. It is 5% larger this time, and we also hugely increased the thermal efficiency. It can be difficult to imagine in this thin piece of metal here, there's a vacuum with a very complicated structure, and even some water inside it. Since the boiling point is very low in a vacuum environment, when the heat from the SoC rises to around 40 degrees Celsius, the water in the vacuum room turns vaporized and rapidly spread out from the SoC to all the edges of the chamber, so the heat can be dissipated. This is basically how all the vapor chambers work. However, how to have the condensed water in the edges go back to the SoC area for another cycle is more critical. So prepare yourself and let's dive in deep into the details. There is a copper mesh inside the chamber on the side near the SoC. Normally, the condensed water attaches to the mesh and falls back slowly, which takes a lot of time. However, we at ROG dare to think differently. In order to make their process much more efficient, the ROG engineers redesigned the vapor chamber completely. First, we built the 6 liquid return channels. You can imagine those as mini highways for condensed water. These highways then force the water to flow back to the center much faster. Secondly, the ROG engineers changed the shape of some of the wick columns, so you can see there are some tiny Y-shaped pathways inside those columns. These pathways can not only increase the speed of the vaporized water to spread out, but also help the condensed water on the side to flow back to the CPU to cool it much faster. Thanks to these unique approaches, the overall thermal efficiency of this new rapid cycle vapor chamber in the ROG 7 is 168% improved compared to the previous model. Now, let's look at the real-world results. After playing heavy-loading games on the ROG Phone 7 for half an hour, the frame rate is more stable than other flagship phones. Most importantly, our new gaming phone has lower power consumption, so you can play for longer and cooler. Unbeatable sound performance is also a big reason many choose the ROG Phone series, and we provide the widest options for our users. Do you want good speakers? Yeah, we have them. You want a 3.5mm headphone jack? Yeah, got that too. You want the best sound for Bluetooth earphones? Sure, hear for yourself. No matter how you want to listen, we got your back. Or should I say, ears. Many people wonder why the ROG phone always has shields and the USB port is off-center. The main reason is that we insist on making room for our big speakers. We use extra large symmetrical dual front-facing speakers on both sides of the ROG phone. which makes it almost twice as big as the speakers you will find on any other flagship smartphone. So the volume is louder and the sound quality is so much better. We have been optimized by our professional partner, Dirac. Moreover, we adopted the new 3D encapsulation technology to increase the effective volume by 50% from the speakers. You will find the sound from the ROG Phone 7 is clearly the best. Beautiful treble, accurate mids, and a solid bass. Just like a professional stereo system, but it fits in your pocket. Headphones are always a popular choice for gamers, and we offer a wide range of options here with optimized sound. This year, we're proud to bring you Dirac Virtuo for headphones, a soundstage optimization to the ROG Phone 7. This feature uses an advanced algorithm to make the sound from the headphones much wider and more true to life, just like you're in a theater. No matter whether you're gaming or streaming movies or listening to music, you can really tell the difference. By the way, this awesome feature works with all headphones. 3.5mm, Type-C or Bluetooth are all supported. Pretty amazing, right? Also, for Bluetooth headphones users, we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon sound with aptX adaptive for ultra-low latency, which is great for gaming. And for all you audiophiles out there, this device supports aptX lossless audio, so you can enjoy music as it was intended to sound like. On the ROG Phone 7, we have a 50-megapixel main camera with a 24mm wide-angle lens. Also, we put a lot of effort into camera tuning. This year, we adopted the new RAW Super Resolution technology to produce even clearer images details. With the new RAW Super Resolution technology, we also realized an outstanding 2x zoom image quality. Now you can shoot photos with a view angle of 50mm, which is a great option for taking portraits and pictures of food, like that amazing pasta you had last night. At the same time, we increased the image resolution of the front camera to 32 megapixels. Thanks to Qualcomm's AI camera technology and the latest low-light image quality optimization, you can get stunning night selfies with zero effort. Not only that, we also have upgraded the Light Trail 2.0 mode to produce amazing long exposure photos that can even be done handheld. You will be thrilled after seeing the photos of city nights, waterfalls, or cars passing by. Beautiful game visuals deserves a beautiful display. The ROG Phone 7 is the only phone in the market with a Samsung AMOLED panel with a jaw-dropping 165Hz refresh rate and a 720Hz touch sampling rate. Also, we pushed the peak brightness of the display to an amazing 1500 nits. So you can even game in sunlight. And there's another surprise for all of you. On the ROG Phone 7, we can now automatically convert all SDR contents into HDR in real time. And it works with all apps. No matter photos, videos, you won't want to look away from the ROG Phone 7. A great panel comes even greater with calibration. Thanks to Pixelworks' professional optimization, the ROG Phone 7 can achieve a Delta E color accuracy of less than one color. So you can enjoy gaming or movie nights exactly as they were intended. Over the past couple of years, we have all witnessed the leap in mobile games graphics. More and more beautiful visual effects, higher frame rates, and from this year, we also have ray tracing. Thanks to Qualcomm's latest technology, the SoC can now support hardware-accelerated ray tracing. Soon, we will be able to see some AAA titles supporting this feature. In supported games, we will have more realistic reflections on water and metal surfaces, making the scenes look stunning. In the following section, we're going to talk more about the gaming-oriented features. My colleague Ariel will share more details. Over to you, Ariel.
Thanks, Eric. Next, I'll introduce some exciting software features that you will definitely want to see. On the ROG Phone 7, we have several new software features based on the latest AI pattern recognition technology to increase your gaming experience. The first one is Accents. When we are really focused on gaming, sometimes it is difficult to pay attention on every little thing the UI is trying to tell us. But this information can be critical and change the outcome of the game. It works like a guardian angel that is always there watching what is going on in the game, and we will let you know every important event. For example, when there is an enemy hero getting close or when a collectible item appears, Accents will instantly inform you with a pop-up notification. So you can focus on getting those last hits. And this pattern recognition can be useful for screen recording as well. Capture uses the same technology to automatically record your memorable moment. So when you win a match or slay an enemy hero, X Capture will record them for you. We'll keep training this smart pattern recognition system to support more and more games in the future. Another killer feature on the ROG Phone series is the air trigger system. The famous ultrasonic button can bring you a console-like gaming experience to your phone. It works like the left and right buttons on the traditional game controller, and you can map the virtual buttons on the screen to trigger the skill with these ultrasonic buttons on the side of the phone. And you can even split each one into two buttons as L1 and L2 or R1 and R2. Not only that, but there are also 9 different gestures you can choose to use. As it sports ultrasonic sensors, you can also use slide and swipe for different commands apart from simply tapping. Having ultrasonic button is great, but how about virtual buttons? For some gamers, playing games with the virtual buttons on the touchscreen is sometimes challenging. When you are in the thick of the fight, it can be hard to find the correct button to press. That is why we developed a vibration mapping tool. So you can feel a vibration when you press each virtual button. And you can even customize different type and levels of vibration on different buttons, like normal attack with light vibration and heavy attack with stronger vibration. Background mode is an awesome feature for games with auto combat. You can keep running the game in the background so your character can keep fighting monsters, collect items and gain experience, or even game updates. With background mode, your game will not be paused or cancelled by the system, and internet access will still remain working. So you can go and grab that pizza while still having the game going in the background. On all the new ROG Phone 7 models, we continue support and make this impact, and there will be a lot of new things created for both new and old models. And there's more good news, the ThinkPad are now customizable. For example, you can use the icon from the stock Android 13 with your favorite game theme wallpaper. There can be unlimited possibility to match your personal style. The ROG Phone 7 will be Wi-Fi 7 ready, which has twice the bandwidth and is way faster than Wi-Fi 6. The monster 6,000 mAh battery inside the ROG Phone 7 combined with the 65-watt hypercharge adapter is a great combo for longevity and fast charging. Also, many gamers love our bypass charging features, which powers the phone without heating the batteries.
The new ROG Phone 7 is IP54 splash resistant,
so you can enjoy gaming on the go and don't have to worry about bad weather. That's it from me. Over to you, Eric.
Thanks, Dario. Last year, we launched the AirActive Cooler 6 with a thermoelectrical cooling chip and 4 physical buttons, and received a lot of positive feedback from gamers all around the world. But our job is far from done. This time, we upgraded the cooler again to make it even better with extra features. And here it is, the AirActive Cooler 7. It is the first and only external cooler with a built-in subwoofer. The 5-magnet super linear subwoofer twins perfectly with the 2 front-facing speakers on the phone, delivering a portable theater-like experience for games and entertainment. The subwoofer speakers is almost 3 times bigger than the front-facing speakers in the phone, and the bass performance is even 77% stronger. Also, for gamers hoping to see a 3.5mm headphone jack on the cooler. Yes, we heard you loud and clear, and it's now added. As for the thermal performance, we kept the thermoelectrical AI cooling system, and we also more than doubled the number of fan blades compared to last generation, which brings 15% improvement on static pressure. The AirActive Cooler 7 not only has the thermoelectrical cooling chip to dissipate the heat from the back car, but it also has an air vent on the front, which also cools the touch panel, making for a more comfortable and stable gaming experience. The coolest point where the thermoelectrical cooling chip touches is exactly where the SoC is. According to our lab test, it can decrease up to 25 degrees on the surface area and up to 8 degrees on the touch panel. Similar to last generation, we kept the 4 physical buttons for a console-like gaming experience. Also, we adopted the translucent design from the ROG Phone 7 to make the LED lighting area go great together with the phone. Okay, I know what you all been waiting for since the beginning, right? Besides the ROG Phone 7, there's a high-end version, so let me introduce you to the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate. It packs the same processor and the top-tier specs, and adds the area active portal and the ROG Vision second display on its back. Let me share more details right away. The ROG Vision is a 2-inch OLED panel and it works in 6 different scenarios. For example, when you turn on the screen, play a game, or receive a call, the ROG Vision lights up and the animation is fully customizable. And we even made some exclusive animation for this device. The area active portal was the first to be introduced with the last year's ROG Phone 6D Ultimate. This market-leading thermal technology is a true milestone in long-term gaming. To build this portal, we used more than 50 components, including the stepping motor that is also used in medical surgery equipment to ensure precise and low noise movement. And of course, we also added the special coating in the portal to make it IPX4 splash resistant. The portal opens up automatically when the cooler is attached to bring 40% of the airflow into the phone to cool down the thermal pins of the vapor chamber directly, so the heat can be dissipated faster. With this ultimate technology, our new gaming phone is completely ready for all kinds of gaming scenarios, no matter short-term or long-term gaming. So let's see the real-world results. With the area active portal, long-term gaming is no longer a challenge. Even after a heavily loading game for an hour, the average frame rate remains very stable, and the temperature on the back goes as low as your body temperature, and that is even after an hour of gaming. As you can see here, we recorded the frame rate of the entire hour from the first to the very last second, and the ROG Phone 7 always remains at the top of the chart with the highest average frame rate. And as always, with accessories, there will be a wide number of options for the ROG Phone 7 users to ensure you can game and look any way you want. Now, I know you're all eager to know the price, so without further ado, over to you.
So there you have it, guys, the ultimate weapon from the future. The ROG Phone 7 and ROG Phone 7 Ultimate are here to slay. I want to get quick reaction from our friends who've joined us for the India launch on what do they think about the ROG Phone 7. So Karan, what about you?
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the triggers. I'm obsessed with how well it runs. The thing that really made my mind go was you could split the top triggers into 2 triggers on each side, and you can use a slider to adjust it. It blew me away, and this is the response you get. You know, because I have big hands and big fingers, so sometimes it's a little tricky to get that, and to have that thought of already. It's so convenient, and the cooling fan, you can touch the plate and it's actually cold, which is cool. And it was something that was really bothering me was that how is it going to fix the heating issue?
I think that's some good stuff.
Magical stuff. What stood out to you, bro?
I think this packing so much power but still giving you top performance throughout the day. I think that's something which kicked me because I do work a lot on my phone, and plus gaming and is supporting the external hardware for a full day. Oh my god, I think that's something which I never thought Android could do, but yeah, it's pretty sick.
Grib, what about you?
I think the phone itself looks fabulous. It's a beast as a machine. And I think the experience in terms of visual, it was stunning in terms of, and the sound, when I just watched the movie trailer, other than the gaming experience that we had. And I think the visual quality, and on a 4K trailer with the sound, with the, I don't want to forget, when I added the aero and the punch that it added to the already onboard speakers was fabulous. The experience was fun, actually. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I really enjoyed the overall experience.
Even the spatial audio off, just when we were playing the game, we could hear footsteps from different sides coming in. Wow. Was also something fascinating.
I think that's one of the toughest things, and I don't know of a device, in a mobile device that has spatial audio. So this, I'm not sure, but this experience was really fabulous. And also playing the game is very, like you said, it's very immersive and very, engaging. Yeah. It's not, as disconnected a lot of other devices. I think it's a whole completely well-packaged phone for a gamer. And also, I think it's a classy thing, for me to carry to office. And I think it's elegant and beautiful and amazing in terms of design and the way it is. It just shows, I think, gives a slight edge, in fact, to most phones, I feel.
Super awesome. I mean, really, really appreciate the kind feedback that you guys have about the phone, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the gaming experience as well as all the other experiences that you had on the phone so far in the meantime while the global launch was happening. So that's really cool. So Karan, what do we do next?
So Dinesh, actually I'm just waiting for you to hand over the shipments. Like, if I could just start selling from tomorrow itself, that would be great. And you can visit, the Vijay Sales store and vijaySales.com to get your hands on the latest ASUS phone now.
Well, Karan, this time we're going to be ensuring the availability in India at almost the same time as the global availability. So Indian fans will have the ROG phones available in the month of May 2023. They'll have to stay tuned to our channels to come to know about the exact date of the sales start.
So, getting to the most awaited question, why don't you announce the price for the ROG 7 and the ROG Ultimate?
You're right. So now it's time to announce the pricing for ROG Phone 7 series in India. The ROG Phone 7 with 12 GB of RAM, 256 GB of storage will be available for only rupees 74,999. And the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate, can I borrow from you?
Do I have to give it to you?
Well, the ROG Phone 7 Ultimate with 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB storage along with the Aeroactive Cooler in-box will be available only for rupees 99,999. So friends, thank you all for joining us for the launch today, and I want to thank all our panelists for also joining the launch today. So please get your own ROG Phone 7 and get ready to rule them all.
To experience the ROG Phone 7 series in its full glory, I personally welcome you all to come check it out at your nearest Vijay Sales store and vijaySales.com.
Thank you, Karan. So thank you all, for joining this particular event. And I really want to thank all of you who've been watching this live cast. So friends, get your own ROG Phone 7 series and get ready to rule them all. Thank you. Good night.